Hello and welcome to Longship Gaming. Today we are playing Marvel Champions. It's going to be Psylocke taking on Unus. So I realized, looking at the video history, I haven't actually played Psylocke in about 2 years since she was first released. So this is going to be kind of new to me. And Unus, again, I haven't played him since last year when he came out. So this should be fun. I went on to the Marvel Champions database, found a relatively recent deck. It is Justice. I will link to the deck and credit the author in the description as usual. So this one relies on the combination of invisibility gear, which came in the shield box, or shield cycle I should say, which is an item tech. When an enemy would attack you, discard invisibility gear, that enemy schemes instead. And then you have psychic manipulation, play only if your identity is sign or trait, which we do actually on our alter ego form as well. Interrupt thwart, when the villain schemes, this activation removes threat instead of placing it. So the 1-2 combination of invisibility gear plus psychic manipulation means that, well, with any luck, he just schemes, and then we have him remove threat from it. So that's pretty good. And it doesn't state that it has to be taken off the main scheme either. So you can do it on anything that's out there, and it really helps when we have the gene pool in play. So we've also got other fun cards: Skilled Investigator as usual, Sting Operation. We have our side holster because we have the Scimitar in here, so we're going to have an extra weapon on top of her Psi Knives and Katanas, and then Telekinesis. So exhaust Telekinesis and spend 2. Genius Resources, deal 3 damage to an enemy, which is really good when you have the Psi Knives. So this will be this should be a fun one. Again, haven't played her in 2 years. For some strange reason, didn't play her at all in 2024. I guess it's just the way that my alphabetical playthrough, it just didn't work out that way. So this should be fun. We'll be right back after I get shuffled up. So Psylocke's going to take on Unus. Alright, we're back, we're shuffled up and ready to go. Our starting 6 are Sonic Redirect, Angel, Sting Operation, Flurry of Blades, Weapons Training, and Sonic Manipulation. Okay. I like the Redirect. I like Angel. Don't know if I need Sting. Don't know if I need Flurry of Blades yet. Weapons Training, yes. Sonic Manipulation, not yet. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Dazzler, Invisibility Gear, and Eros. Okay. So I think getting Dazzler out right away is kind of crazy, but expensive. But we do have the resources to do it. We can actually get Eros and Dazzler out, which is pretty crazy when you think about it. All right. First things first. So, yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to bring out Eros. There's no meaning to confuse. And then Dazzler. And we will confuse Unus right away. We will then have Eros and Dazzler thwart gene pool completely. Oh, I could flip both of them. Now I have piercing +1 attack, so I'm going to attack Unus and burst through his toughness. Okay. Very interesting start. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it for. Oh, I had to flip. I have to flip one of these. So we'll do one to a psi knife. Okay. X gene, helicarrier, sting operation. Okay. So 1, 1. He's going to attack. Yeah, I guess we'll just take the hit. No, we'll have Eros get in the way. 2, 3, 4. Prelate armor. Okay. Prelate sidearm. Wow, he's pretty well armed. Okay. Oh, yeah, one should have gone here. I didn't. I put 2 on that instead. Okay. Huh. So after he attacks and defeats an ally, after Unus schemes, okay, give him a tough. Okay. So how to do this? Oh, it's an interrupt. You have to do the flip before. Okay. It's not after, it's before. So because of that, I would have only done 2. That's fine. I could do. No, I have to do the attack to get rid of that. And that's going to be a mismatch. Okay. I think we're going to be doing some setting up rather than worrying about getting rid of the armor since he's confused. So, one, and that's we're gonna choose to flip it. Two, not, no, I will flip it. Three for a helicarrier. I'm going to thwart, but before I do, I have to do this. Get rid of that, and then Dazzler can do that. Okay, then I'll flip down Helicarrier X-Gene. Hold on to Sting Operation. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mental Detection, Training Regimen, Energy, Skill Investigator, Invisibility Gear. Okay. So that's a good bunch of stuff. So we got 1 and 1. He's confused. Encounter card. War Weary. We are stunned. Okay. I'm so tired of this war. Okay. So I think we're going to start by playing out Training Regimen. So exhaust skill Training Regimen, search your deck for a skill card and add it to your hand. Which is really good. Because we are not in hero form, so we don't have to discard anything. Looking for a skill. Martial arts training. Psionic training. And that's it. Okay. So this is the only one of the trainings that stays. Okay. So I think we're going to take psionic training. No, that goes to my hand. Okay. Flip over. Currently stunned. It's a lot of stuff that I could play out here. I want to get rid of these stupid things. Since he is attacking. So we're going to do this to get the stun off. Oh, but I don't have another attack. That's the problem. Yeah, I have to do this. Which means I have to flip one. Okay, then we'll do this. To generate enough for mental detection. So we're going to thwart to remove one threat from a scheme. For each psi knife you control, remove 2 additional threats from that scheme. So it doesn't matter. For each psi katana you control, draw a card. So I've got 1 psi katana. Okay. And I don't have to flip it, but no, I don't want to. Okay. So power of the mind, huh? What does that do for me? Not much right now. So oh, I didn't have to use them both. Because that was identity specific. I only needed to use one to do mental detection. So we'll leave that up. Okay. So skilled investigator. Flip that down to psi katana for invisibility gear. Spend 2 for, wow, we got everything now. Sting operation and power of the mind for psionic training. So we basically have everything available to us now. Dazzler, I'm going to leave. She's just going to, I'm going to have to take this next hit. That's the problem. I can't let her get taken out. Okay. But I do have invisibility gear, which is fine. Maybe I save her because she's not likely to be attacked. Okay. Oh, I have a lot here. Almost everything exhausts. Oh boy. All right. One, two, three, four. Avengers Mansion, Flurry of Blades, Sting Operation, Invisibility Gear. Okay. So, 1 and 1. Instead of attacking, I'm going to have him scheme. So, discard Invisibility Gear. He's going to scheme for 3, for 6. And he's going to get a tough card, but that doesn't really matter when I have Psykatanas. Okay. Counter card. Dark Designs. This is really bad because place 1 pursuit counter, then if it has any counters on it. So he's already at 7. Okay, well, there's nothing we can do if he just schemes out here. Wow. Okay, so it's a 3. So if he gets, he is at 7. So if he gets 1 pip, we lose. We dodged it. Incredible. So this is at 10, and I'm really happy now that I kept her around. Okay. Now the question is, how do I get rid of all this threat? Well, first Dazzler's going to have to do some of it. That was real brinksmanship, right? Really, really close there. Yes, so. Okay. This is tough. Like, I can't thwart I don't mind taking the hit this turn. That prelate armor's just got to go. I could... I'll replace the card, so that probably works. Okay. We're going to do this and flip one of them after using it. And then we don't need invisibility gear, so we're going to play out the X Mansion, or the Avengers Mansion, then we're going to draw a card. Psychic Manipulation. Okay. That might be really good. On our next turn. Because when he schemes, we can get rid of so much. Okay, so I guess okay, here's what I think we need to do. I'm going to attack, which is going to cause the psi knife, or go to the psi knife. We're only going to do one, but it's enough to get through his tough. And then we actually had the resources to get rid of his sidearm. We're going to hang on to this. We did not thwart. We will do this. Okay. These are some tough choices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I think with Psychic Manipulation, we're in good shape. Okay. Okay. So, what goes on each? He is going to scheme. However, he's not going to get the chance. So we are going to like that. So he will get his tough card back, but we don't care. And he's going to scheme for 3, 4. Okay. Counter card. Drawing near. That's a pain. After your turn begins, discard the top card of your deck. 1 pursuit counter for each printed resource icon. It's 1. Okay. Alright, so we're going to start Avengers Mansion. Skilled Investigator, which we don't need. Training Regimen. I don't know if we have any more skills. Because there's only 3 skills. I think we have them all. Yeah, okay. Drawing near is awful, so we're going to get rid of telepathic suggestion to get rid of drawing near. Yeah, we're going to do Big Thwart. Which is going to trigger Sonic Training to confuse him again. I have to flip one of these, so it only should have been 1, so, or sorry, 2. I keep forgetting it has to happen before the effect happens. We don't need a Skilled Investigator. I might hang on to Flurry. Okay. Oh no, we have lots of resources here. So 1, 2, 3, and Quake. Okay, so I think that's what we're going to do. So we want to have no, I don't know if we want to. Not on this turn, anyway. Perhaps on the next turn. So we're going to hang on to Flurry of Blades. And we're just going to use this and Skilled Investigator for Quake. So Quake can do some work. A very small amount of work, but work nonetheless. And I'm going to hang on to Flurry, I think. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Chamber, Power of the Mind, and Telekinesis. Oh, that's a good one. It's just kind of a resource sink. Oh, Chamber's pretty good just for that. Okay, cool. Okay. There we go. He's going to attack. I think we're just going to keep Quake up. I don't... No, we don't. Okay, so he's going to attack for 2. 3. Thank you, Quake. Counter card. Infinite Hunter. Deal 3 damage to an ally we control. Well, we don't have one anymore, so haha. Sucker. Alright, well, I'm glad we held on to Flurry of Blades. So first, draw. Sonic Redirect. Okay. So he's currently confused, so I'm not too worried about that. Chambers, I think I really want to get Chamber out. And Telekinesis, though, too. Like, oh, so good. Okay, so I think first thing first. Could do a lot here. So if I decide to thwart, okay, so we're going to thwart for 2 and flip the Psi Knife. So we're just going to thwart for 1. Just realize we don't really even have to, we can just ignore him and use Sting Operation to get rid of him. Interesting. So we could Telekinesis. We have a lot of options here. We could all, no, I've already done the thwart. Chamber, I think, is the one who's going to do the attack. But Flurry of Blows might be worthwhile here anyway. So if I do 1, 2, 3, and flip both of these. No, I don't have to. I can if I want to, but I don't want to. I want to have the Psi Katanas. So I'm going to do 2 to an enemy, so that's going to get his tough off, and I'll take 1 from the Retaliate. Okay. But then I'm going to do 2 more. So 2 damage to an enemy. For each Psi Knife you control, choose an enemy to confuse it. For each Psi Katana you control, choose an enemy and do 2. So I'll do 4. So the Infinite just gets wrecked. Okay. Next. Can I get Chamber? Yes. And I'll hold Telekinesis in hand. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4 for Chamber. Chamber is going to do... I think I'm going to have him thwart 2 off of there. I don't like how much is on there. Yeah, there's 4, so it's down to 2, but I'll go back up to 3. But I can probably get, I want to get his retaliate off, so Chamber is just unfettered to do anything he wants. I'm going to keep telekinesis, and I'm going to flip down. I know training regimen doesn't do me any good. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting, interesting. Telekinesis, genius, power of the mind, the scimitar, but I need sidearm. Telepathic suggestion and mental detection. Okay. Okay. One threat goes on to each. He's confused. Encounter card. Genetic experiments. Attached to an infinite minion, otherwise it gets search. Okay. Sinister strike. Oh no. Okay. So, that's going to clear. Now we have something that we have to deal with. Chimera. When revealed, place one threat here for each upgrade in... Oh. Okay. Well, I'm going to be able to kill Chimera very quickly. But my plans were sort of upset there. Okay. So, upgrades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it has 7. It's going to take a bit of work, isn't it? The acceleration is not terrible. It's not great, but... Alright. Man, I really wish that I had sidearm. Okay, so first things first, we're going to draw a card. Mental detection. Oh, I do have that. That's a thing that will work for me. Interesting. Chimera is not an elite. Huh. Okay. So. We're going to training regimen to get an extra resource. Going to look for a skill. I don't really care which skill it happens to be. psionic training, I think. Okay, now we have a lot of resources to play around with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, sadly I can't play the scimitar. Flip over. We have to deal with Chimera. What does our... Remove 1 threat from the scheme. For each psi knife you control, remove 2 threat from that scheme. So I can get rid of 5. Telekinesis to get rid of Chimera. Oh, okay. Okay, so we're going to play out telekinesis and immediately do 3 to Chimera, allowing Chamber to finish her off. Okay. We can do a lot of mental detection this turn. How do we want to do it? And it's going to involve a whole lot of thwarting. Okay. Probably draw a card off this as well. So we're going to do the X gene plus the scimitar, since we can't play it, to do mental detection. Oh, no. We have to do this a smarter way. Okay. X gene plus a katana. No. Yes. No. We're not doing that yet. That's 4. And then oh no, I think I can still do it this way. One threat, 2 additional. No, that loyally. I'm trying. How do I do this? I mean, I've got 2 of them, right? So 1, 2 to play 1 mental detection. Okay, so 1 threat from the scheme. I have 1 psi knife, so 2 more. I have a psi katana, so I draw. Power of the mind. Oof, okay. So there's 4 left. So now I use and get rid of 3 and draw another one. Or I do a thwart of 3, flip that Oh, what a pain. No, no, no. Okay. Use this and flip it. So now it's a psi knife again. Use the scimitar to play the other mental detection. So now one threat from the scheme, and then I have 2 psi knives, so it's all gone. I overpay, yeah, so that's a bit of an overpayment. But now I trigger Skilled Investigator, draw me a card. So it's like a psionic redirect. Okay. Now we have 2 psi knives. I can thwart 3 off of Gene Pool. I have to flip 1. So again, it's only 2. Oh, I should have done this first. Play out Sonic Training. Sonic Training confuses Unus. That's discarded. I'm going to hang on to these. I don't see why I wouldn't. And I don't think there's anything else I can do. I think I've kind of went nuts on that turn. Okay. So maybe this is the cycle I have to go through now every turn. So I'm only drawing 1. Weapons training. But I do have a telepathic suggestion, which is great for me. Okay. He's going to attack. I want to keep Chamber around, so I'm just going to take this hit. So it's attack of 2, 3, 4. Encounter card, Evil Alliance. Whoop! 3 go on. My goodness. Okay. So, since he's confused, I get a free attack. He doesn't currently have oh, I could have ignored that, but I don't think I really care. Maybe I do. Maybe I should have done that instead. Okay, so yeah, that was the whole point of having that card in my hand. So we will have telepathic suggestions. For each side katana, we have 1 to deal 2 damage to him. So yeah, sorry, I'm just winding that back a little. For each psi knife, choose a scheme, remove 1 threat. We're going to take 1 threat off of the gene pool. Okay. That's fine. What to do next? Oh, we should have drawn a card. Eros? Okay. We just do some thwarting. I feel like, yeah. Because it has to flip. We get 3 off of here. I don't like how much there is. Let's get some weapon training. So we'll just use them both and flip them both. I'll flip one. I'll hedge my bets to play Eros. We will do this. We'll go searching for a skill. I think there's at least one more skill in here. There it is. We're going to use the helicarrier and the martial arts training to put out weapons training. And I think that is it. We'll have Eros just do a thwart off a gene pool. I really hate the thing, so we'll keep it under control. Okay. This turn I'm definitely going to have to do some healing. One, two, three, four, five. Flurry of Blades, side holster, excellent, but we already get rid of our scimitar, strength, invisibility gear. Okay, so one goes on each. He's confused. Encounter card. Endless ranks. Okay. Not that big of a deal to take care of. Okay. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to training regimen to see if there's another skill. I don't think I saw another one. No. Fine. We will draw Angel. Very good. Very good indeed. So we are going to put our side holster, because why not? We will do some healing. Flip over. We want a flurry here, I think, for sure. So, for each psi knife, confuse. So we're going to get one confuse. And 4 damage. Okay. So 4 damage to Unus. And he's confused again. Which means Chamber gets a free attack. Then 1, 2 to flip, not to flip, to play out Angel, standing us back up. I'll play one invisibility gear to play another invisibility gear and hang on to strength. We will thwart for 2. And then Eros will thwart for 2. We will draw off of Skilled Investigator for another Flurry of Blades, which I can't play right now, but that's fine. Okay, so what happens when he flips? He gets toughness again. Okay, he just hits a bit harder. I think I'm going to take the opportunity to try and burn him down on the next turn. So Warren is going to get in, flipping Unus. Unus goes up to 18 and becomes tough again. Okay, I think that was the right choice. Yes. Because I think we're in a good position. We're going to hang on to both of these. We're in a good position to be able to try and burn them down this coming turn. I have so much going on. This is a crazy board state in terms of everything I have available to me. Okay. Yeah, 2. 1, 2. Psychic Manipulation. 2 Flurry of Blades. That's kind of exactly what I want, are these Flurry of Blades for sure. Okay. So I think I'm just going to take this hit. So 1 and 1. He attacks. He's attacking for 3. I'm just going to take it because I don't think there's a 4 in his deck, and you'll take 1 back, which will take his tough off, which is good. Okay. No infinite minion, so that's 3. So I got on 4. He takes 1, which takes his tough off. Encounter card, Infinite Prelate. When revealed, Unus activates against you. Okay. So he's going to attack. So I don't think I want to defend here. I could, because the tough won't matter. If I choose to go invisible, he schemes for 3. There's no way he can scheme out. So we're going to do that. And then you'll get tough, but I don't care. Okay, so scheming for 3 instead. 4, 5. Okay. Now, he's at 18, huh? I've got 2 flurries I can play, which will end up being a lot. He's not confused, but it doesn't matter. All right, so let's counter up. When I attack here, I'll have 3. This is 7. Oh, and I'll still have the resources to do it. Oh, first things first, of course, Avenger's Mansion. Psychic Manipulation. Okay. So let's count it up. So on the attack, it's going to flip over to be 3. Then I have tons of resources to be able to do 2 flurry of blood of blades, which will be 6 each one. $12. And then my allies. So I think the math works out here. Yeah, so we're going to start. That has to flip, so she's going to attack for 3. Then one, 2, 3. For a flurry of blades, and since they are katanas, and I don't have to flip this, that's 6, so 9. Then we'll just do another one, go down to 3, and then I've got my remaining allies to finish him off. So Chamber dies, well, Chamber dies, but Warren gets in there for the last 2, taking out Unus. Wow, that was going from his full health to 0. That was a pretty fun game. I mean, it was really close in that one turn when I almost lost it all. If he had flipped anything else other than yeah. That was pretty good. That was pretty tense at times. This is a really fun deck, but of course I almost had most of my deck on the board anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, like, yeah. Almost a fourth of my deck was already on the board. Things really ramped up there. That one turn I was able to get a whole bunch of things out at the same time. It's too bad I didn't also get the scimitar. Would have really sped things up. And I only got one use out of the telekinesis. But wow, that was a lot of fun. It's always good to bring it home, even though sometimes it can be tough. Okay, yeah. So that's it, and thanks very much for watching, and until next time, happy gaming. Thank you so much for watching Longship Gaming. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It will really help the channel to grow and improve. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when more Longship Gaming content goes live. Until next time, happy gaming.